Hey everybody, it's Coach Cynthia Newell of Dare to Dream Spiritual Life Coaching Practice, where my clients get to stop feeling powerless and start moving powerfully forward in their lives. So, Spirit has called me to a higher level of visibility, and one of those ways is more videos. I have received and I continue to receive a lot of positive feedback about the videos that I produce and provide. And so I surrendered, which it really wasn't a challenge, but I told God yes. I gave God a complete yes. And so here I am with you for this video. This video is talking about getting and staying in the flow. So, what do I mean by that? So, first off, I just want to say, oh, sorry about that. I just want to welcome the month of September. Now, I don't know if you feel it, but I feel it. September is a really great month. It's a really great month because it, for me, represents new possibilities. It is the epitome of what faith is, taking leaps and trusting God, and just the newness and the crispness in the air. Oh my God, it's so inviting. It's so inviting for you to dream and to dream big and to take leaps of faith to manifest those dreams. When I was coming up, September was my favorite month back then too. For us back then, that's when school started, and I would always go into the school year with this mindset of new year, new me. And so that's how I feel now. New month, new me. But it's really like September is my new year because I do a lot of releasing, a lot of space clearing so that I can make room for what it is that I really desire. And so I encourage you to do that too, because when you clear out and get the clutter, gone, you make space for not only more of what you want, but it allows you to be able to channel more freely and get and stay in the flow. And that's what I'm talking about in this video. And that's our central focus for the month of September, getting and staying in the flow. So I had an experience last week that I want to share with you. And to be quite honest, I was very hesitant about sharing this message, but the Holy Spirit says somebody needs to hear this message. So it's about the various ways that God communicates with us. So last week, I was really vexed. I was concerned. I was gravely disturbed by some choices that I had made for my life. And for a while, for that particular day, I think it was Tuesday, oh my God, did I make the right decision? Am I setting myself up for failure? Did I pull out too soon? Am I intentionally sabotaging my life? I mean, I went through it about this decision. And I was asking God, I need to hear from you, God. I need to know that you hear the matters of my heart. And I need you to tell me, am I doing or making the best choice for my life? Is this spirit-led or is this Cynthia-led? God will answer your prayers. That's the first thing that I want you to know, that God will answer your prayers. And it's not just by scripture or someone coming up to you, give you confirmation. For me, God answers my prayers through animals. And I'm sure that there are many other people out there where God uses animals to give you messages. And so let me tell you about the message that God gave to me. God answered my question. So I come home, I think it was Wednesday evening. I came home, and as I came out of the car, as I was starting to get out of the car, forgive me, this beautiful bluish, blackish butterfly flutter past my window, and it goes up to my front porch. And instantly I'm drawn to it, and I'm like, oh, okay, a butterfly. That's a beautiful butterfly. And so the butterfly is just fluttering on the porch. It's fluttering. I have a very long porch, and so it's fluttering back and forth on the porch. And so I walk up to the porch before getting the kiddos out of the car, and I open up the door, and the butterfly, it flutters up to me. And I said, hey, and then it comes a little closer, then it just flutters away and it goes out into the street. It's like it's taking a breath, a breather, giving me time to get the kids out of the car. So I get the kiddos out the car and I come to the porch and I set Samantha down and Carson, he's running around and the butterfly flutters back up to us. And Carson is so amazed. He says, "Hey!" And the butterfly gets really close to Carson as if it's saying, "Hey, back." I said, "Oh, wow." And so the butterfly was so close to us, I thought the butterfly was going to come in the house. And I told it, I said, "You're more than welcome to come in." But it was as if the butterfly said, "No, I've served my purpose. I've came to give you a message and I'm leaving now." And so I bidded the butterfly good day and I told him, "Thank you for your message." And so instantly, I wasn't able to go and look up what the butterfly's message was, but it stayed in my mind. And so I took some notes, after I looked up what the butterfly meant. So just a little thing, it says, "Earlier that day, I was feeling overwhelmed with emotions about filing for divorce. This being the ending of my second marriage, I was really missing the beautiful parts of my marriage and questioning if I had made the right decision by leaving or ending the marriage. I had poured out my heart about the kind of loving relationship I desired to share with the man." Okay, so the butterfly's message to me it came to confirm or affirm I made the best choice for my life in this season of my life. The butterfly he said, "I made the best choice. I am going to a new level of awareness and will begin to see my choices as the catalyst for change in my life. The butterfly's power will help me to release my fears so I can take the journey to know my true spirit self. It came to remind me that I can reshape and resculpt my experience, my mind, my body, and my spirit. The magic of butterfly is about the magic of believing. If I will believe, I will find a way, regardless of any obstacles that are put before me. I will find a way for my dreams to be manifested. Nothing will prevent me from having the type of loving relationship that I desire to have. Nothing will prevent or stop me. No weapon that is formed against me shall prosper. That was the butterfly's message. My desire to transform my life, God hears it. God cares about it. God sees it. The butterfly is about ultimately transformation. If you think about the life of the butterfly, and it starts out as the caterpillar and it goes into this cocoon in this dark place. And, if you help the butterfly to hurry its process along, you damage the butterfly. And so I'm in a season of total transformation. As I started this video out saying, that's where I'm at. Immense transformation. And sometimes it could be very overwhelming. It could be very alarming, and it could be very frightening. And I don't know if you are going through transformation in your life. We're all transforming on some sort of level, but maybe your transformation is a bit heavy for you. I want to encourage you to know that you will and can smile again. Everything in this universe was created during a process, the trees, the seasons, and we are a part of the universe. And so we have to go through our process. I encourage you, though, pay attention to the animals that are around or showing up. I have some amazing stories of animals just showing up. One day I came home, pulled up to my driveway, and there's 2 ducks sitting in the front yard. We don't have a body of water around. Ducks do not frequent this area at all. The ducks came to remind me it was a very stressful time in life. They came to remind me of God's grace and walking in God's grace. And I don't have to be perfect. I'm going to make mistakes, but continue to walk in God's grace. Or maybe the when I was looking for a home after being homeless for quite some time, and I'm sitting in front of my present home, and I didn't have all of the deposit to pay the landlord, but I had half of it, and I was concerned. I said, God, I really want this house, but I don't have everything that they're requiring me to have. Should I go in here and just tell them, never mind, I don't have everything? Or should I tell them what it is that I do have and see if they're willing to work with me? And I tell you, as soon as I finished that last word, a hawk flew by. And the hawk's message to me was, trust your intuition. This was my home. God showed me this home. God showed me the landlord in a dream. And so trust what you know deep down in your gut was the hawk's message to me. And so maybe a frog is showing up. Maybe a cricket is showing up. I encourage you to pay attention to the animals that are showing up in your life. Grasshoppers, whatever they are, rats, flies, geese, they all have messages. And then if you think about it, this last little bit before I go, if you think about it, and if you are a Bible reader, God used animals in the Bible to describe characters, to describe people's natures, situations. Even if we look at Jesus, he was considered the lamb that was slain for men, and we look at the nature of a lamb, which is humble, and he even referenced people as sheep, and so animals are used by God to communicate with us. I want you to get in the flow of life, and how you do that, you get still, you get quiet, and you listen. And it's going to be tough if you're trying out for the first time, but I want you to go to my website, CynthiaSnewell.com, and I'm going to be offering you some tips and some events this month that will help you with getting still, getting quiet, and staying in the flow of life. I mean, after all, you deserve to start waking up to a life that you love. So why not start today? All right, so look again, maybe in about a couple of weeks for our new video. I have committed to doing this at least twice a month, working up to 4 times a month. So I hope that you would join us, subscribe to my page, and get active, be interactive with me. I love talking to people. I love hearing about your experience with spirit messages through animals, okay? Until next time, make it a great day. Bye.